What's up, guys? My name is Vincent Valdez, and I am a fitness coach. I help people lose weight through fasting. And today I want to talk about why I think a lot of the dieting community and keto carnivore fasting community, there's a lot of BS because they'll talk about um, how carnivore and keto are these special diets and how they'll give you all of these benefits. And in reality, I don't think any of it's true. I think that the benefits actually come from you losing weight and being at a healthy weight. I don't think that they come from the fact that you're not eating carbs anymore or from the fact that you're not eating multiple times a day when it comes to the people who are into keto and fasting or carnivore and fasting. I think it more so comes from the fact that people are overweight and they feel like shit because they overeat, to then now changing that to reducing the amount of food they intake, amount of calories that they intake, and losing weight and that energy, your drive. A lot of things just get better when we're not overweight. I don't think it has to do with not eating carbs or not eating multiple times throughout the day. I honestly think that the best way to go about your diet is to eat multiple times throughout the day, have carbs, eat a balanced diet, but not everybody can stay consistent with that. I think when people allow certain carbs in, they go for carbs that are probably aren't the best carbs. They Carbs have a bad rap because it's a lot of companies promote high sugar or high carb things that people like to snack on, and they can't control how much they consume. So I think that's why carbs are always talked down on, but I think they're good for you when we can have a lot of natural carbs like fruits and vegetables, or even bread, or potatoes or whatever it is, whatever carbs that you enjoy outside of a lot of the processed stuff. I think it's actually good for you. A lot of like the more, I would say, common thing or the most popular thing for people to do is cut carbs out when they diet because it's easier and it requires less discipline for you to stick to it. And I think that's why keto and carnivore is so popular. But I don't think there's something special about the diet itself outside of you being able to stay consistent with it. Same with fasting. The reason why I fast is because I can stay consistent with it. And if it's something that you can stay consistent at, then I think that's what you should do because that's what's going to allow you to have a good, healthy weight for the rest of your life. It's not going to be some special diet or some trick that's going to, make you healthy or get you healthy. It's going to be what can you stay disciplined to and do consistently for the rest of your life. For me, for the last like 2, 3 years, I've been able to fast some type of fasting routine to keep my weight at a healthy level. And whenever I would, track my calories and weigh all my food, I could stay consistent until I had an event or until I had a special occasion, or if I'm craving something and it's out of my calorie range for the day, that I would fall off and I wouldn't remain consistent with it, even though to me, I felt good doing that. I was getting results from it. And I think it was the healthiest for me. But what made it not the healthiest for me is the fact that I couldn't stay consistent with it and I would remain overweight. That's where the problem is at. It's not with these different types of diets. It's more so if you're not consistent, then you're going to stay overweight, and that's what's going to ruin your health. So first, what we need to do is find what you can be consistent at, get you to the healthy weight, and then we can start trying to figure out, well, how do we balance things out? How can we incorporate maybe some healthier carbs and limit, going back into eating, like the chips or cereals or candy, whatever it is that was kind of screwing your diet up and keeping you overweight. Maybe we can just implement bread or fruit or whatever it is because I don't know if people want to stay on keto for the rest of their lives because I know if I work out and I have no carbs, I don't feel right. I don't feel my best. But if you're someone who isn't really pushing yourself in the gym, maybe you can stay on keto for the rest of your life. But overall, what I wanted to talk about is There's nothing special about keto, carnivore, or fasting other than it's reducing your calories, and most people can stay consistent with it for a long period of time, which is why it's good. But there's nothing wrong or bad about eating multiple times a day or eating carbs. It's just what can you stay disciplined with for the long haul for the rest of your life and keeping you at a healthy weight. That's it. It was just a rant today. Done.